I'm Ann, and here at Chronically Beautiful, we are trying to live our best life, even though we probably don't feel like it. And a huge part of living your best life, especially when you don't feel like it, is being organized. So today, I'm very excited to do my first planner video. I love planners. I love all things planners. I love planning. I love pens. I love stickers. I love it all. And so today I'm going to do a video about how I stay organized. Staying organized is one of the things that helps me to deal with the limited amount of time that I have, that anyone has when they have a chronic illness, because you know, like, the majority of your time is spent sleeping and resting. And so you have to take the little time that you actually feel good and be as productive with it as possible. And this is one of the ways that I do that. It is working in my planner. And it also makes being productive fun, because planners are cute and pens are awesome, and life is good when you know what is happening in yours. And when I do not keep track in an actual paper planner, I struggle. I know some people like to use an electronic planner, and you can use some of the same things that I talk about in an electronic planner with the color coding and things like that. For me, I'm just going to touch a little bit on how I do my setups. We're going to do my March monthly setup in my planner today, and I'll just kind of go through how I get things in there and how I make it pretty and how I use my pens and that kind of thing. If you're into planners, you'll probably like this video. If not, just move on to the next one, because this one's not for you. So thank you so much for coming. Please be sure to leave a comment about what kind of planner are you currently in. What is your system? Do you color code? What's the deal? And while you are there leaving your comment, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And of course, you always want to ring the bell so that you can be notified of all my future uploads. Thanks so much for coming, and let's dive right in. Okay guys, so this is my planner. This is March, and I'm going to try to talk through while I do this. If it doesn't go well, I will, that was loud. If this doesn't go well, I'll just do a voiceover later. So the first thing that I do, I'm getting my pens out. But the first thing that I do for my month, I used to do this every week, but I do not. I'm using this cute little zippy bag that I think came from the Dollar Tree, and I have some stickers here that I have printed out. Here's my little skizzers. And so I printed these stickers out. I downloaded them from an Etsy store, and I will link it below. I cannot think of the name of it right this second, but I will link it because she makes the cutest, especially monthly packs of stickers, and they are super affordable. I think this was less than $2, so and I bought each month. So these are all different stickers that I'm going to be using for my monthly spread. So I'm going to move them out of the way and kind of show you as I put them on. So what I'm starting with here is a Recollections planner. This is their horizontal weekly planner. You can see in the past I've always used a vertical, but this year I really just liked this planner with the little fox on it, and I love these colors, so I went with the horizontal because that's what it came in. So you can see I've already written a bunch of stuff in here in pencil, and I do that in pencil because I like to keep it in such a way that I can change it later, because I'm going to be covering things up. So what I start by doing is laying everything out. I'm basically going to take this thing and completely transform it into something else. So I lay everything where I want it first. So I like to do my sidebar over here. There's always one of the, well, that's not right. Oh yeah, that goes here. Okay. That guy's gonna go there. Maybe, we'll see. So I just go through, set everything where I want it. And I'll move this into fast forward now. Okay, so once I have this part laid out, I start to double check, make sure I don't have anything important underneath these squares that needs to be written down. This side we're good, so I can start gluing or sticking those guys. So that's one. So what I do for those is I take one of these little extra strips that we have. I am going to use this one because it's cute. And I'm going to use my teal pen because I color code and everything that has to do with school. I use teal because that is our school color. And I'm going to write what I'm covering up on there. I don't write too many time details on stuff like this. Make sure it's dry. Because I know the times and things, so that's going to go there. And otherwise we are good. When I do like doctor's appointments, I'll write the times for those because I sit there in the office and I do all of that stuff and write it down. And then I also like to go through and add little cute bits for other things to do. So if I already know that it's happening, I'm going to write pre-festival because we have a pre-festival concert. State S&E, that's our solo and ensemble festival happening. We're going to put that over there. So I just like to make it pretty in the places that I can make it pretty. So I'm color coding. This is not a video about how I color code, so I'm not going to get too into that. But I do use a different color for every member of the family. So this 80s party, for example, is a fundraiser for my son's baseball team, and I use blue. This color blue is his color, so anything that has to do with him I will put on there. So now the next thing I'm going to do before I get into anything else is start sticking. Now the way that I do this is I buy this, and I'll link it, I buy this sticker paper. They're actually just full sheet labels from Amazon. And they're meant to be like full sheet mailing labels that you might put on a large box or something. But I use them as sticker paper. They're super cheap. You get like 100 for $11 or something. So that's what I do there. And then we are just going to very carefully stick that on and just cover up the stuff that Recollections has printed because this stuff is way cuter. And then we're going to go over and do this other top side. Now, if you're someone who likes to write in all of this extra space and all of that, then this is not for you. I am someone who likes to prettify my monthly. I don't do stickers and stuff on my weekly. I used to. It's just too much. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's just too much for me these days. So I found that I was not using my planner as much as I would normally because I was like not writing things in on the weekly because I hadn't done my stickering yet, and that's just silly. So I just do the monthly. I make it really pretty. It makes me happy when I look at it, and that is how that goes. So then I go through and just stick all these guys in. Cover up the last month's stuff. And it's not perfect. I'm not like trying to win a prize here. Whatever. Whatever. It's not perfect, and life is not perfect, and I am not perfect, and I'm not gonna be anytime soon. So right now I'm just trying to bring a little light and fun. This is a hot mess. A little light and fun into my March, and that is about as good as it's going to get, and I am okay with that. So if you are a crazy perfectionist and want to take way more time with this, then by all means, that is you, do you. That is totally cool. That is just not how I have time to roll at this point in my life. So, and then I just start slapping them down. My hands are so dry. Hashimoto's has destroyed my hands. Hashi hands. Let's call it, let's like make it a new thing. Hashtag Hashi hands. How did I have this? What is happening right now? Is that right? Sure. Looks good. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. And I'm just sticking these guys down. Nothing terribly exciting. If you're wondering what about the numbers, you can't see what numbers are there. Don't worry, because we have got a plan for that. Don't you think that I'm gonna have a plan for that? Now come on now.
the numbers are right here because they came with the set. I just haven't cut them out yet, but we'll do that in a minute. When I cut them out all little like that, I lose them unless I'm immediately putting them on. Oop, and that is the house. That's again why I have to film when no one's home. I was talking about that in the video I just filmed a little while ago, that I have to do my filming when no one's here because my family lives here, and you know, the families are loud sometimes. Oh, my nail polish is, be careful. I painted my nails because I wanted my hands to not look as hideous on camera, and now I am scraping the nail polish off all over my project, which is like a total bummer, so be careful with that. What can you do? We'll just put a sticker over it. What else? It's a crafting opportunity. It's a creative opportunity. And I don't know, I try to be random, but like, I can't overdo it. I can't overthink it. Like right now it's really bugging me because this is green and this is green and they're right by each other, and this is polka dotty and this is kind of polka dotty and they're right by each other. But like, you know, you can't get caught up in that or else you'll never do anything ever because you're waiting for it to be perfect. Okay, next. Before I put any other little flags in, I'm going to go through and actually start adding the numbers. This is the tedious part that I just don't love, but it is what it is. So I cut these, I do that. I cut and I go, I cut and I go. This part is a serious drag, so we're going to fast forward through it. Now I don't need to go in order on these because I know where they're all going, so whatever one I pick up, this is such a pain. Whatever one I pick up is the one that I put on. And I just go through and try my best to stick it up in the corner so that it is straight. And my hands are really dry and slippery right now, so this is like a serious challenge. But we're gonna do our best because that's what we do. So I'm in our craft room / office space right now, and the master bath is on the other side of this wall, and my husband is in the shower and he is listening to a podcast and it's so loud, and I'm wondering if you are hearing that. I will definitely have to put some music on. Well, I would anyways because this is so boring, but it's pretty funny. So if you like the Drew and Mike podcast, you'll be really enjoying this moment, I guess. Son is in the living room playing Fortnite on his little headset, and if you have a kid that's in like the age range of probably 9 to 15 or even probably older, you are very familiar with Fortnite and the obnoxiousness of it, and hearing the one-sided conversation that your child is having with whomever is on the other side. So that's pretty common. So that's happening right now too. So probably we're gonna have to do a voiceover on this because my house is loud right now. But who knows? Maybe the mic isn't picking it up. Maybe this old Sony is gonna not pick up the sound on that. Maybe I can edit the background noise out. We shall see. It just goes to tell you, we live in a newer build home, and it just goes to show you that some things just can't be improved upon. We used to live in a brick bungalow, and that thing was like sound. It was solid, and you knew that it was not going anywhere. You could not hear every little thing. This house is like, I feel like the walls are made of paper. Yes, it's got modern amenities and much more space, and I love this house. It is like my dream abode, but man, I feel like sometimes it's going to blow over in a windstorm because they just don't make them like they used to. That is what it comes down to. What are your thoughts on that? My hands, oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed. I shouldn't be showing you my hands at this close-up level, you guys. I really shouldn't. But again, if I waited till everything was perfect to do anything, I would never do anything. And now we have lost, no, oh, there it is, never mind, found it. Okay, so this happens to me every single time I do a monthly spread, that I lose number 13. Well, it's not always 13, but I always lose at least one of these guys, but then I find it typically. So the question you might be asking yourself is, why would anyone take this kind of time to do this? And for me, I take this kind of time because I think that crafting is something that is fun. I love any type of paper crafting, especially. I scrapbook, make cards, all that. And I've done beading, sewing. This whole room that I'm sitting in right now is just filled with everything. But I have always loved crafting since I was a small child. It's just relaxing. It keeps my hands busy, keeps my head busy. It's just something that, you know, it enriches my brain. It's when you're doing an activity like this, it's not just like sitting and staring at the screen or, you know, watching YouTube videos. Don't turn away. But it's just nice to do an activity that keeps your hands busy and engages your brain. And I have always loved creating things. And frankly, when I look at this planner 50 times a day all month, it makes me happy. So that's the main reason that I do this particular craft every month, is because, you know, life is busy and stressful, and planning it all out is also stressful, and being able to open my planner and see beautiful colors and pretty, you know, writing and cute stickers just makes this easier. It just makes it easier. It's fun. That's the only answer I really have for you, is that doggone it, it's fun. It doesn't mean that you aren't fun if you don't do this. It's just, you know, everybody's different. Some people do like bullet journals and they draw all kinds of things in. Some people go like way above and beyond what I am doing right now. For me, this is just something that makes the busy craziness of life and having to plan it just a little more bearable. So there you go. Oh, that's a 3. Whoops. I just picked up this 28 and was like, wait, I already did 28, but I sure didn't, because this is a 3. Nuts. Alright, so I'm trying to be careful so I can still salvage this guy. 21, 22. Okay. Oh, yikes. Alright, we're going to try to still use him because that's the only option. Alright, well, good, not great. It's fine. It's fine. Forget about it, as my dad would say. We're persevering. It's kind of become a thing that is said in my classroom at school. I have a student. What is wrong with me? That is clearly not where 24 goes. I am struggling. I have a student who actually I hope to interview on this channel that has a chronic illness, and they have sort of coined the phrase persevering. So when you ask someone how they're doing, and most people say good, and you know they're not really doing good, and then you have the occasional person that's like, horrible, let me tell you everything that's terrible. And so this particular student, if they're having a day that isn't a good day, they're not the kind of person who's going to say horrible. So when you ask them, they say persevering. And it's kind of what we all sort of say now when we're not having a great day, but we're doing our best to make it work. That's what you say. So that is pretty cool. Shout out to MC. Persevering. Hashtag persevering. Okay. All right, you guys. So we are stickered up. This looks terrible. Even though I'm trying to persevere here and just go for it and live my life and not whatever, that looked terrible. So we have to come up with something a little bit less icky for this guy. It's a weird situation because I've got this like corner nonsense, and this looks looks like crap. So this whole corner is just the bull crap area. It's just not good, not good. Okay, and then I'm gonna kind of put these guys in to fill in the gaps in these places where I have appointments. I'm gonna just, because it's pretty and I like it better, so we're just gonna write in the appointments on these guys. And then what I do, after I write in the appointments and cover those all up, I have a whole bunch of other flags and things here, so I'm probably gonna just randomly stick them places to look cute where there's just not a lot of color. So I want to use that one, but there's already something going on that's sort of like that near there. Oh, see, this is a situation I get myself into. Okay, so nope, that won't work. Go there, and maybe we'll just go crossways with it, but like this. Okay, I like that. And if I fill something in there, fine, and if nothing ends up there, fine. No big whoop. This guy is gonna go right here, and we have any birthdays in March? I have this little birthday sticker. I don't think I have any birthdays in March. So alright guys, this is it. This is the monthly spread. This is how we do it. And I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment. Don't forget, so that I can think about doing these again. And then I will be sure to link these bookmarks, the planner itself, the Etsy store where I got these awesome stickers. I'll link everything below, even my pens. But I'm going to do another video, I think, on specifically pens. But I'll link them for now, just so that you don't have to be waiting forever. But don't forget to comment and let me know if you liked this video and should I do some more videos like this one. Alright guys, thanks!
So that is how I set up my month in my planner, and I think I want to do at least a couple more planner videos, and if people like them I'll keep doing them. But I'll do a couple just to show you my pens and the system that I use with them, and then I also am going to do a weekly setup, how I do the planner. And then beyond that, if you are interested in more planner videos, please comment and let me know if you would like me to do more of those, because being organized is a really big part of managing your life, sick or not, and it's something that helps me to just handle things as they come, whether I'm feeling well or I'm not feeling well. So thanks so much for coming with me on this adventure. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, ring that bell, and please subscribe. Take care of you. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am really excited to try to deal with my hair. Beautiful.